The name's Belle. Sibel. You know, the reason I like to play that song is I feel like it's going to be the classic of our generation. I think that when we're all 80 years old, we're going to be sitting there with our grandkids talking about this poetry, similar to Bob Dylan. My anaconda. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns on. It's the age of the pig woman.
Yeah.
Pig pies save lives, as they say.
Why is he that? That's my caption.
I like to live up to that myself.
Yes! We love a curvy queen.
You know, I'm genetically blessed down there with the thighs. But you know, it's interesting. So I'm a burger butcher, as you guys are aware. I moved here about 5 years ago. And I'm learning a lot of new words, right? A lot of new lingo. So someone says, "You're such a burger." I'm a snack. I can work with that.
You're a whole meal.
But there's a lot of other words, right? Like, जैसे yes से पूरी दुनिया ने ना कहते हैं या, right? हम 2 syllable से एक पे आ गए हैं. पाकिस्तान में सब लोग कहते हैं yo, which means hello in the rest of the world. तो पहला साल तो मुझे लग रहा था कि मेरे कोई टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस नहीं पहुंच रहे किसी के पास. हर दफा मैं कुछ भी पूछता था, यार हम मिल रहे हैं, yo. Are you getting my messages? Yo. I gave up. I stopped talking to that person. Fuck them. But there's other language, there's other words, right? Like, every time I try to have a serious conversation here, na, if there isn't church involved, everyone's like, यार ये तो बहुत heavy बात कर रहे हो. यार ये सेंटी क्यों हो गए हो? यार सेंटी में मैं तो खुश हो गया था. I was like, yeah, that's a big ass word. Sentimental. Look at all these people who know the word. It speaks to the quality of our education system. Senti, dukhi. You know, like, if anaconda is body shaming, the lingo here is emotion shaming. Except if you had church, then you have the worst existential conversations I've ever heard. God, bro. Sometimes now, I think about what happened. That's it. That is the entirety of that fucking thought. I don't smoke up. Can you imagine sitting through this conversation sober? Yeah? Achha, alright, coming to something a little more serious. Everyone's probably noticed that we have air pollution, right? We no longer have fog in Lahore. We have smog, right? Alright, I've got 4 questions. I'd like you guys to interact. This is slightly more serious, alright? Has anyone here been affected by the smog or known someone who was affected by the smog in the last few years?
Yeah.
Alright, so I just want everyone to keep their hands up, alright? So we'll see by the end of this how many people's hands are up. Okay. If anyone here knows someone who has asthma or any breathing issues, including themselves, put your hands up. Let's keep our hands up. Alright. Everyone keep your hands up. Who here smokes cigarettes regularly? If you already have your hands up, put up your other hand. Okay. How many of you check if someone you care about might be affected by your cigarettes before you smoke them? Sorry, चलो बाद में आके बोल लेना.
Open mic night.
Anyway, so what was it? Who here has ever checked that your cigarette will affect one person and the whole room had their hands up? Yeah, man, fucking over people you care about just because you want some nicotine. What's the Urdu? Chutiye. Oh, sorry, थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा सेंटी हो गया था. Heavy बात हो गई थी. Hi. But you know who else really love assholes? Dogs. I have a dog. I love my dog. There's nothing wrong with liking assholes. We'll get to that. Whenever I talk about my dog, I imagine he's next to me, alright? Good boy. So, I got a dog when I first moved here 5 years ago, and I took my dog for a walk. My dog is beautiful, take it, but that's unconditional. He's like my kid. He could be the ugliest dog on the planet, I'll think he's pretty. Anyways, I'm walking around. We live in one of those slightly fancy areas, like Defense, where people have Honda Cities, really expensive cars. And someone stops me and they go, "That's a beautiful dog." I said, "Thank you." And I said, "His name is Pro," and they stopped me and they said, "Is he purebred or pedigree?" And I realized that the guy had no interest in the dog. He was evaluating its worth. And that's what I learned, kid. Dogs in Lahore are status symbols. Next thing he says, "Do you have a bitch?" I think I literally did this. And I said, "I don't think I understand. What do you mean?" He says, "Do you have a bitch for your dog to mate?" And I was like, "No. But my dog is so classy that if he had a girlfriend, he would never call her a bitch." Good boy. But just like his daddy, he don't say anything. I am a slut. Ganjita. One second. I'm totally gonna cheat. Yeah, alright. So, one other thing I noticed, people like to talk a lot about animals here, right? It makes sense, we've got a lot of farming and a lot of stuff, but I noticed something which was terrifying, which is, so in college, I used to be around these frat bros, right? Like drinking, trying to get girls, all that stuff. So I thought I knew what objectifying girls was, bachchiyon ko pasana. But I realized that people talk about the rishtas the same way they talk about bakron ke meeting, right? It's really fucked up. I'm literally hearing a conversation just over, it's the right age, healthy, well-trained, educated, and it's you don't want them to get much older. At this point, I'm about to step in and say, "So what do you feed them?" And I think it's really fucked up, and it's one of those weird things. That Bakri and our rishtas are exactly the same thing. You might as well be saying, "To breeding ka kya kare?" How do you feel about mating with this partner? Talking about families, one show that everyone's probably seen, Game of Thrones. Yeah, Game of Thrones fans. Yeah, all right. Jon Snow. Who here likes Jon Snow? Oh, wow. No one here likes Jon Snow. Who do we like? Khal Drogo? Yeah, Cersei? Wow, people like ruthless people here. Damn. Jon Snow's too soft, huh? Damn. Alright, so the thing I found really weird about Game of Thrones was that the whole thing between Jaime and Cersei. The whole sister, brother. Oh, wait, fuck, I'm in Pakistan. We marry our first cousin. Sorry. Sorry. That's not us. Different crowd. But last time I was here talking about mating, I was complaining about how ever since I moved to Pakistan, I don't really get any action. But I realized I actually do. It's just my definition was off, right? So when I realized there are a lot of more intimate acts than I ever knew. And it explained a lot of Bollywood movies, because I never got them before. So when I got here, whenever I went for a meeting, if it was woman, man, I'd reach out my hand to shake my hand, right? Many times, because this was so reflexive, the woman would go, my response was like, I didn't cut my nails. But then, you know, my family started educating me. They're like, Sibel, that isn't decent. Then I started encountering so like, you know, now I'm realizing if I manage to get a handshake, oof, I'm getting some action now. Even better, the side hug. Right? The lovely awkward side hug. पता नहीं तुम लोगों किस नियत से गले लगाते हो कि हम साइड हग पे पहुंच गए हैं? मैं तो कहते क्या हो? कहते ये भी होता है कि we नजर नीचे रखो. Is my eye contact that seductive? So I realized I'm making eye contact with girls and guys all the time. I am getting action, motherfuckers! Which I realize makes Pakistan the most hypersexual place in the world. If a handshake can be a sexual act that is indecent, Jesus, guys, that's a whole other level. Talking about sexual acts, so I'm like a special medical case. We've talked a lot about medicine today. Has anyone here ever had an endoscopy? All right, so Dr. Ali can tell us a little more about this. But basically, in an endoscopy, they take a camera attached to a big black tube, and they shove it down your mouth. And it goes all the way down to your stomach, right? I've had 15 of these, and I've had one almost every year. And initially, I had to do them under general anesthesia, because it was very tough, you know? And I go back to the same place in the US to get my endoscopy every year as a follow-up. And it's been the same doctor who does it every time. And now I can do it with light sedation. Like 1 or 2 shots type light sedation. And the doctor, he goes, Sibel, you know, it's really great. You can, you're handling this procedure way better now. And, you know, because I'm such a well-filtered person, I said, yeah, doc, because I have no gag reflex anymore. And at that moment, I noticed my doctor has become uncomfortably silent. Now, I should mention, my hospital is in the gayest city of North America. And my doctor's black. So I thought I'd make it more comfortable by saying, at least in prison I'll be fine. I'll rule that courtyard. But I'm all about medical technology. You know, so I'm an engineer, I'm a biomedical engineer, so you know, getting sick is actually kind of exciting because I get to go see all this equipment. But the thing is, everyone expects you to be smart, right? If you're an engineer, everyone thinks you're good at math, except for you, fuck you. But here's the thing, it's the math guys who are good at math. Engineers are the ones who invented the fucking calculator so we wouldn't have to do math. We are all about making things easier, right? We're goal-oriented and we're lazy, which is why I bought a vibrator. I have to achieve the goal every time, and I have found a way to guarantee it. Now, I know everyone's kind of gotten a little comfortable, but the truth is, you're all really freaky. Laura's really freaky. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that, like, the whole city was eating ass. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna finish off with one of my favorite songs, another classic. If you know this one, feel free to sing along. We all grew up with this in our childhood, probably. I know I did. My milkshake brings all the girls to the yard. My milkshake is better than yours. I'd teach you, but I'd have to charge. Thank you very much, everyone.
Any order?
Next up, we have